Morgan.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. We have this retreat and I can't believe it's happening. I'm so excited.
Me too. Like this just came together so beautifully.
It did. It did. And now I feel like I know why, like we've both wanted to do this for a long time. I know I've tried to make it happen in the past and it never fully worked out. And now I feel like it's because it wasn't with the right people and the right time. So I'm really excited. I feel like this is finally like the time and with the right person. And so I'm really excited.
Yeah, timing's everything. I've always wanted to do retreats, but it just never was the right combination.
Right. We tried to do a live on Instagram and it didn't go as planned. I couldn't get you on for some reason. I still don't know why. I can't figure it out, but I haven't done a live in forever. So it probably because I didn't know what I was doing. But so I thought it would be cool to have you on this week's episode so that we can talk more in depth about what we like are wanting to do with the retreat, what we are hoping that women get out of the retreat, and hopefully answer any questions that anyone has. It's exciting that we are like almost full, so I'm excited for that, but we also like want to do more after this one. So for those of you that are interested, if for whatever reason you don't get into this retreat, or you can't make it to Florida or whatever it is, we are planning on doing a lot more. So it is, I just want to say it's important to get on our email list. So I will post the link to the website so that you can get on the email list so that we can invite you to other ones if this one doesn't work for you. But yeah, so I just want to talk a little bit about what people can expect. And I know that it's a mind, body, soul retreat. So I can say that for myself with the nutrition part, everyone thinks that well, first of all, like with the mind, body, soul, we're hoping that everybody kind of leaves with the tools they need to just feel good about themselves, lead a healthier lifestyle, just feel better all the way around, and kind of leave with the tools that they need to do that, and have it, last their lifetime. And so with the nutrition part, when I think about it, like people think that to eat healthy, you just have to eat salads and boring stuff, which is not true. I like hardly ever eat salads, actually. So I want to show people that you can make like things that you like pizza and tacos and things, and there's healthier versions of them. And so I want to really like teach these women that they can eat healthy and still look forward to their meal. And it's really not that difficult to make either. There's tons of stuff and snacks and healthy desserts. And so I'm hoping to open these women's eyes to like different recipes and ways to make things that are fun and healthy, and you don't feel so deprived. Because I think that's why diets don't work. And because you feel like you're depriving yourself. You're not looking forward to your meals. You're not, every day is just blah. And so that's not sustainable. And so I want to teach these women how to like eat a healthy diet and make it a lifestyle. So I'm hoping that, I can teach them, the tools that they need to do this long term so they can live a healthier life there, maybe get to their goals weight wise. And then also with the fitness part, with the exercise, I've learned like over the years that not everybody loves weight training. Some people love it, some people don't. And that's fine. You don't have to be at a gym. A lot of people like working outside. A lot of people like yoga or spin or hiking or lifting or doing like band work or bar work, like Pilates style training. And so I kind of want to, do a bunch of different stuff and see what, you know, what these women like, what they don't like, and kind of give them the tools to feel comfortable, whether it be feeling comfortable at the gym, being able to work out at home and know what they're doing and feeling confident with that. But some women think, oh, I hate working out. And it might not be that they hate working out. They just don't fully know like what they like because they've only tried one style. So I think it's important to find what style of training that you like, because I think it's just the bottom line is it's important to move is the most important thing. So as long as you find something you like to get you up and going, I think that's the important part. So I'm really hoping to just kind of explore with these women and see what they like, what they don't like, and kind of giving them the tools to like leave going, oh, I can do this when I get back home. This can be my new lifestyle and I'm going to love this. I'm going to feel good about myself. And it's just going to, you know, make me happier all the way around. I finally feel comfortable being active in some way, shape, or form. So those are my main goals as far as my nutrition plan and my workout plan. And then just like, I've been through a lot personally. I feel like I relate to a lot of women, which I think is why my business has gone the way it has, because I can relate to younger women, older women, women my age, women that have been through abusive relationships or physical trauma of some kind, or just like different types of abuse. I've also had really great things happen in my life that like great experiences that I feel like I can kind of relate to a lot of different people. And I think a lot of people feel alone, especially women. And so it's important for me to like find out on a more emotional level, like what they're going through, because everyone's going through something, and helping them to, you know, share and open up and make sure they feel like they're not alone. And so I'm just looking forward to building the relationships with these women. And I know you have a lot planned on your end, so I'll give it to you and you can talk about what you're wanting to accomplish.
Sure. So my area will be meditation, intuition, breath work, and journaling. So we'll start with meditation. And what I want to do is kind of break down the what society has deemed meditation and what they tell us it should look like. Meditation can be many different ways, many different styles. You don't have to sit in the dark with your legs crossed for an hour. Meditation can be getting out in nature, going for a walk. It can be a 3-minute meditation. It can be a 5-minute. So we'll do a different style meditation each day. And then, see if one of those resonates with you and you want to start that practice at home. I have several different styles of meditation that I like to do. Some I like to do in the morning, and I am just sitting in the dark for 15, 20 minutes. And sometimes I like to go for a walk. And some of the most profound or epiphanies I've had in my life have been a walking meditation. Some meditations are guided, some are silent. So we'll explore meditation. We will, journaling is something that I had resisted. That was like the last piece of the puzzle for me, because I thought, okay, what do I write about? What do you do? I'm not a writer, so why am I going to write in a journal? So we'll have prompts if you feel that you need like a topic or something to talk about, or maybe something came through in the meditation that you want to write down. But really, what I've learned is just grab the pen and paper and just start writing. Like, don't think about it. Just let your hand write on the paper, and see what comes out. We'll be doing some breath work. human beings have a very shallow breath pattern, right? We don't breathe deep into our lungs. So I'm going to introduce a couple of different styles of breath work that we're really breathing deeply into our lungs and really feeling what that feels like, because we're very shallow breathers. So we'll do some breath work. And then our superpower that everyone has is your intuition. It's not nurtured from when we're little. It's just not nurtured. It's just, trusting your gut. And there's always this like back and forth. Do I trust my gut, or do I do what perhaps my ego says I should do? So we'll just tap into our intuition and just get comfortable, understand what your intuition is, differentiate between the ego and the intuition, and then start to trust to those little whispers that you receive. Because we're always getting them, but maybe we're not aware, or we're just ignoring them. Right. So we'll do that. And lots of pool time. We'll have lots of girl time hanging around the pool. And it is going to be built-in relaxation. It's not the type of retreat where we're going to be running from one activity to the next. We want it to be relaxing for all of you that join us. And my goal for the retreat is that you leave the retreat tapped into your intuition, and knowing yourself more authentically, like who are you, and what do you stand for? So having that connection to your authentic self
and what you really want too. I know that my life completely changed when I started meditating, and I just became, when I started doing it on a regular basis. I'm one that likes guided meditations. I like going to a meditation spot where I meditate with other people. And so that's just what works best for me. And I get so much out of it. And I know a lot of people say, I can't sit there for 5 minutes, but I've learned, like, I used to be that way and I needed it the most. Like, if you can't sit for 5 minutes, you definitely need it more than anybody. And so I got to the point where I was going for 2 to 3 hours a day some days, if I really felt like I needed it, if I was going through something. And it just helped me see the answers so clearly. And I know I was definitely somebody before meditation that had to go to everybody for advice. What should I do? What should I do? And I'm asking everybody, my mom, I don't like what she says, my sister, my best friends, like clients. And really, it's like, I just needed to look. It didn't matter what everybody said. Like, if you have to ask everybody for their opinion or whatever, you're not being true to your authentic self. You're not centered with yourself. So through meditation, I realized I have all the answers within me. I just have to sit with it and the answer will come. And it sounds so cheesy or whatever. And so people that don't meditate don't really understand. And I don't blame them, because I used to be one of them, but it really does work. And I think when you don't have an answer for something, or you're not sure of a decision you need to make, or you're not sure where you should go next or what you truly want, the answer really is, like, you're intuitive. You just need to listen to it. So I think it is really important what you're going to do in this retreat to help women see that they have all the answers inside them. They just have to listen to themselves and learn that very important tool of how to be just intuitive and in touch with themselves. So I love that. I'm excited for women to learn that little superpower.
Yeah, of course we have many superpowers, but that's like one that is just readily available and always talking to us if we listen.
Definitely. Yep. Sorry. So there were some questions that we wrote down that we've been getting asked. I talked a little bit about them on the live, but if you guys didn't get a chance to see it, I've been asked a few times, like, is this a retreat where you guys are cutting out caffeine? Alcohol, no, we were not doing that. Like, we want this to be relaxing. And I know, like, for me, if someone told me I couldn't have coffee for 4 days, I would stress out. So we are providing coffee and a little bit of wine every night. So we are gonna do that. Another
We'll have tea and water as well. All
yeah,
water and tea.
tea and water, and yeah. I know another question that we've been getting asked is if we require like vaccines or COVID tests. And then this was really hard for us, I know, to make this decision because we don't want to exclude anybody, but we had a few people, sign up already, and we just asked them, like, would you be okay if people weren't vaccinated? And they said, no, we think everyone should be vaccinated. And we kind of like took a little bit of a poll, and people just the majority felt more comfortable with everyone being vaccinated. And so we did make that decision, and we also will require a COVID test within 48 hours before attending. Again, this retreat is January 6th through the 9th in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We have a beautiful house, beautiful. Oh my gosh. So yeah, looking forward to that. Another question that we got was, do we have to share rooms? So there's 9 beds. It actually says it fits 12, 6 bedrooms. So I know a couple of the ladies that are going are families, so it won't be, a big deal for them to share. But you might get a roommate, which, I think is awesome. Like, you get to learn, more about somebody else and become friends. It's like, I remember going to camp, some of the girls that, like, when I was young, some of the girls that I bunked with, I'm like, oh, at first I'm like dreading it. And then we became best friends at the end. So you just never know who you're going to meet. Another question is, are the meals covered? Yes. We will be making all the meals. So you'll be getting breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We'll have a few healthy snacks. I'd love to make a couple of healthy desserts. So yes, meals are included, which is rare on a retreat. So they're included. Yeah. So that makes us stand out. And then, do you provide transportation? No. So it's your responsibility to, get to the airport, to, get an Uber or something to the house and then back to the airport. But once you, obviously pay for the retreat and the travel, everything else is covered once you get there. So, and then the last question that we got that I saw a lot is, are we leaving the house? We don't plan on leaving the house once we get there. We plan on staying there the whole time. So for those of you that are concerned about COVID, once we get to the house, we don't plan on leaving. So everything is going to be there, and we have some really cool special things planned. So that we'll keep surprises, but yeah. So that was, did you have any other questions that you've been getting asked by anybody?
I haven't had any questions, but what I did want to share is if anybody that's attending the retreat has any hidden talents, if you love to bake or you love to cook or, I don't know, entertain, or if there's something special that you want to share with the group, we're all about it. So it's not just the Morgan and Cherie show. We want you to come, and if there's something that you want to share with the group, absolutely share. We'd love that.
Yeah, I would love that. Yeah, we would love that. Yeah, I know. I'm like thinking there's a person that's attending that might be doing something really cool one day, and I'm thinking of all the cool things that could happen with these ladies. So it's exciting, this new journey that we're taking. It's very exciting.
And we have a lot planned. We're already putting it together for next year. So if, as Morgan said, if this retreat, this timing, this state isn't ideal for you, we have a lot planned for 2022. So there'll be other opportunities to join us on a retreat. So you want to get on our mailing list, because we'll be announcing our next retreat through email first. So anyone who's on the email list gets the notice first, gets in at the pre-sale price. And then that's before we go start sharing on Instagram and social media.
And we do have a early bird special. We should tell everybody that it does end at the end of the month. So when you guys watch this, gosh, what will the date be? So this will come out the 24th. So you guys have until the end of the month to get your early bird deal. And then after that, it'll be full price. So if you guys are interested, I'll put the link and you can email us. You can, fill out the information on there or purchase your ticket. You can also DM one of us on Instagram. So we'll put all that info on here if you guys have any questions. But yeah, I'm excited. And the women that I know that are going are very, they're awesome. And so this should be an amazing experience.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Yes. For sure.
Awesome. Did we cover everything?
I think we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I am so glad that I'm doing this journey with you.
I'm so
for a better partner. Yes.
I agree. And I knew when we first met, like, we had a bigger purpose. It wasn't just trainer and trainee.
Right. And for those of you that don't know, Cherie and I have been, I've been her personal trainer for 3 years now, maybe more, about 3 years.
That's where all my nice muscles come from.
Oh, well, you do all the hard work. And through training over FaceTime, we have become like best friends, and now going on this journey together. But we have never met in person yet. And so this retreat will actually be the first time we actually meet in person after all this time. So this is just a really special time, and we look forward to sharing it with you guys. So, so if you're interested, definitely go in and sign up now. And like we said, if this time isn't for you, we'll have more. So definitely get our email list so that you are in the know.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Cherie. We will talk soon.
Okay. Thanks, Morgan.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.